In Athens, Georgia, there's a white oak tree with a title stranger than fiction. It legally owns itself. For more than a century, people have passed by this tree and wondered, how can a tree hold property rights? Is it just legend or real law? Today we explore the story of the tree that owns itself, a mix of myth, legal curiosity, and cultural treasure. Part 1, Setting the Stage: Athens, Georgia, historic college town, home to University of Georgia. Southern landscape, old oaks, magnolias, deep roots in culture. The white oak on South Finley Street stands out because of its plaque. For and in consideration of the great love I bear this tree, I convey to it entire possession of itself and all land within 8 feet. A tree written into a deed as its own master. Part 2. The legend of Colonel Jackson's story traced to Colonel William Henry Jackson in the early 1800s. Loved the oak on his property. In 1820s, supposedly deeded the tree to itself. Myth. He wanted to ensure it would never be cut down or destroyed. The deed itself has never been found. Only the legend remains. Athens residents embraced the story, treating the tree as a local landmark. Part 3. The question of ownership. Can a tree own itself? Legally, no. Property law requires a legal entity. But Athens embraced a kind of folk law, recognizing the tree's ownership as tradition. City officials maintain the tree and its plot, honoring the deed even without legal basis. Legal scholars debate, was it symbolic or could it be interpreted as valid under old common law? Sparked global curiosity. Law students study it as a fun case in property rights. Part 4. The first tree and the second generation. The original oak grew for over 150 years. By early 1900s, it became a tourist attraction. In 1942, the original tree fell during a storm. The local Junior Ladies Garden Club planted a new oak from one of its acorns. Today's tree that owns itself is technically the son of the original tree. Residents treat it as the rightful heir, carrying on the legend. Part 5. Symbolism and cultural meaning. The tree as a symbol of independence and rights. Resonates with Athens' identity, quirky, historic, intellectual. Represents the human desire to grant nature its own dignity. Connected to environmental ethics. Do trees or nature have rights? Similar cases worldwide. Rivers in New Zealand given legal personhood, forests protected as entities. The tree becomes not just a curiosity but part of a broader conversation about nature's rights. Part 6. Tourism and local pride. Visitors stop to see the tree, take photos with the plaque. Guided tours included as a highlight of Athens' history. Locals maintain it with affection, treating it as a neighbor. Featured in newspapers, documentaries, and travel blogs. The tree has become a symbol of Athens itself, quirky, proud, enduring. The deed may be legend, the law may be symbolic, but the story of the tree that owns itself is real. For over a century, Athenians have chosen to honor this oak as more than wood and leaves. They've treated it as a being with dignity, with ownership, with a legacy. Perhaps that's the true power of the story. Not whether the law recognizes the tree, but whether people do. Because in Athens, Georgia, a tree really does own itself. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories from history and legend. And tell us, should nature have legal rights of its own?